The frontline show up next. Ghana speaks. Now, politics of today tonight. We take a bite on some developing stories making the headlines in the country. Efa menimudri insembi twetwegu o memu ha. Ese menimudi ehun komo kakra. Whilst you're working towards all of that. Reports indicates that a mercenary group from Burkina Faso has joined the ongoing conflict in Sola Kalba, located in the Savannah region. Good. But before Kramimra ways, there's a need for me to do this. Yeah. There's a need. Before I do it. Our attention has been drawn to something that is very, very important. And I need to quickly sort it out. Sometime when Monday episode, there is a video the Frontline show obtained. And the video seemed to suggest something we, the Frontline, have no evidence of that. However, said the video, video is already in the public domain. But as far as a Frontline concerned, na yen NSA video no so ebedi yen semwa yetu ho anamono, then we owe it a duty say as I see the right thing, especially yenya evidence bia on that aspect yet. And there's a video amobekaya me boy somebody is on the video making claims that some Jata George, the Minister for Communication, or a Nigerian. Samokaya, yes. Somebody said, it was a video, no say, some George is a Nigerian, and that some George has been given something, blah, blah, blah. But tonight, we have to state on authority and clear that aspect and say, which of course, it took us, by a say, one, the Frontline show, you need evidence as to whether some George a Nigerian or not a Nigerian. And that, for me, is not our interest. And we cannot also say on authority, say, some George a Nigerian, no. But as long as we air that video, no, our platform, no, na eno e caste BB against some George, no, transfer say no. Now when you're Nigerian, you're not changing they show so you're Nigerian. No. The Frontline apologized to some George on that score. And that video, no, a video, will be any making a claim. But we owe it to ourselves that we have to issue that disclaimer to say we are not the content of that video and we have to apologize to some George. So some take our apology on that video, no. Obiabo didn't say we're Nigerian. One day, if ono some George in the Betrimu, so a Nigerian, even though Nipa ni attempt there, but we think say no. Yes, we are Buzanga, now we are Buzanga near. I didn't say allows we are Buzanga. What's the meaning of that? May the me say nyame there. Obia nim say kwekwana ne me event saying 90% fancy, 10% Ashanti, right? Now we say no. Me free can say me musini how. Yeah, I know enye bad, but say me enye no so na the right answer. You must speak to the fact. The Sam George in yet Nigerian. What a binimo air can say, oh, Sam George could school or another one could school, different from Sam George in Nigerian. So we must state that fact and then draw that portion and say, Sam, take our apology on that. So when you're Nigerian and you're by forces, because or a Nigerian is what, and it is within Sam George's own right to state so a Nigerian, but not somebody saying it for some George, which is not right. So the platform we take, we issue disclaimer on it, and then we take exception to that. Yeah, and we believe that we need to correct that. Now, politics of today tonight, as I said, we take a bite on some developing stories making the headlines in the country. Report indicates that a mercenary group from Burkina Faso has joined ongoing conflicts in Sola Kalba located in the Savannah region. The Inspector General of Police, Dr. C.O.P. Christian, is currently in the region, leading effort to restore calm and re-establish law and order. So what's it? Omaini tijasu dedao Ghana eti ejasuo just a co-porto so jatanabe yo omaini tijasu ja eja esi honi eteswo nanu ya weekend ya solar carbao whatever ewo sa savannah region ho within the weekend no from Saturday to Sunday yamatu so say tuo pain. You know why? My intelligence report on the ground said, so far, the news report suggests that 10 people have been shot and killed. But the death toll is pretty much more than 10 people. Now, reports also now coming through suggests that one faction I employ, mercenary group, ebi free Burkina Faso, ebi Ghana and one more because police for no ayeden agege factions ni bitu and they are directing the police for no for omutuo no emawom Ghana for hwe omani nti years awo ne kasa mpinifo monfa wate monfa na monyo omen yie na modie mu anie. Meanwhile, in the Oti region, precisely Dambai, Munim Dambai, I know all these places. Dambai, Pandai, any honke kahon. Frihonama ho, call Bimbila ho, Omishishemu, Damanku ho, Ibre. Now, sa precise Dambai area making report also indicates that over 10,000 people have fallen ill from typhoid, diarrhea. This situation is attributed to the absence of a hospital in the area, coupled with severe contamination of the river that serves the main source of water for the community. Oh, areho sembe typhoid diarrhea. Machira say the entire community na Dambai community no enipa wonu mwenya yare a typhoid yare no over 10,000 minim and the said the report no so nam nipa 10,000 enya typhoid yare bebre mo fe say na typhoid obinum ebi fe say typhoid ye a subset of malaria. No, malaria and typhoid in nitra can be yenya typhoid a free a bacteria your friend on Salmonella typhi. Yes, Salmonella typhi. It is say winya a venison sa yarea and also be braina is in the TRC say winya a venison yem kro yare zone winya ulcer and be brave face oh and a wind did enti when you kro or yam so nina yamwa ene de begu yam. Malaria Salmonella typhi abowe sa yem kro yare so abo ben or the mouth your friend H pylori, right? ulcer yare no enye aduane a wennia na oyem twa wo abo bi your friend H pylori ono no de sa yare ne ba now other intestines ni mu a the oye ne say to say bebre munya eya unya kromia friends sa yare wo yem aduane to yem a either so be vomit and I say we yem betwa wo sa the simple eya me de be ma about sa H pylori aboy the oye ne say aduane beto yem a o say Nyankopon ne wisdom is beyond human understanding. Just say why chemicals bi so wo yem a sa chemicals na aduane no wedidie wie no depending on time kwa odidi wie no na sa chemical no nka say release ne ho e release a na ebegu aduane no so say na start na grind and so now when I'm all right the your stomach the large intestines no na grind aduane no and only a friend enzyme the chemical called the enzyme eno na eboama aduane no eyam na ye highly acidic. It could have strong acidity. Now in the intestines no chemical na yam aduane no se sa abo we ye frɛ no H pylori ewo ye funu mu a oftentimes the oye ne say or start say or we intestines no a na o create a sore ekuro ewo intestines ni mu ezi say kuro na o create no any sa enzyme chemical no ebe hia pe na kuro no a start rupture rupture to the extent say eduana hwa be vomiting na it was a bebre unya eya also eduana be vomiting you can see say a fresh and digesting way in this abo no wo yam a na ori intestines na uyam no etwa kuro more nti bebre either so be no milk ana bibia ye whatever na e cool it down mo na yesa saboi a ono so the typhoid e be ye friend no salmonella typhi eno so himfa na yenya no from what surfaces are dirty surface bia na ye wall bi na uko do nsa kosi so wan hohoro nsa then you manage to what say bia do nsa fa wano ana nsa ko wenum quickly sa bacteria no ewura uyam ana so say ukoto aduane bi wa bonten aduane na ukoto e no nipa na oye aduane no or the napkin a dirty napkin wanhwe we jaima napkin no dirty no ebi ewura enkwan ni mu ana say ewura froye nim na ebi afroye no so nhye da nya warm that eno anu wedi. The third one say wakwakonom a contaminated water. So in the case of Dambaidi, possibilities river na da hono a serve community and not be so say na da ho and serve community. Guess what has happened? Enipa kwakotena ensuo no ho abobi sorry bia na afina wudidie enipa da seni akotena ensuo na no ho the walls of the river abobi yankasa o ebi toilet egu ho se enti nsuo no efa ni na kogu mu pe no ano no yenya typhoid nso bebre na no from the human feces yes eno ano no eno kra the most dangerous nti ebasa sa nsuo no aso no per the checks I've done and one a feeding community. So you can imagine say on the large scale of typhoid it me I catch it over 10,000 people and let's just say straight it is coming from the river which served the entire community. Guys, and again beginning I told you your leaders of this nation are the enemies of the state. You understand me more, not now. Only for one must say or me are your leaders. Who leaders no so benyom wahefa. They are the two parties na they be omuye de degree asum. Send what is almost Acquaye constituency by elections. When we say we must start the blame games. The MPP for say they've picked an intelligence say Jakpa is training in Crawford there and a fahini and a singer omu can be. But my question is that how many times so NDC, MPP have not blamed each other for. You are talking about by-election. What about the main elections? And when you training mercenary waha, when you training your friends say in Sebo waha, when you training Nyata, ebisu training hyenas, and many other. How many times in elections, by-elections, have these parties not blamed themselves? And say, yeah, no, more accuse NDC for some or more training. And what should we do? When I'm working as a MPP, and what should we do? Do you think Ghanaians should have time? But again, Ghanaians will go and vote. Our Acquaye constituency. Yeah. And one more training mercenaries are so. But Ghanaians, what Tihanam better say? Say elections won't be brim rough. Oh, they will then nature on Babeko. Oh, Betty. Omoko brim when we said there ye nim nyansa. Nancho my bakwa. Fane se a bad time bakumba. Ni ete hwa. Woman moko to abano omohono. Woman ye buzanga for nya deal. They are also Ghanaians. And I'm also musi ye mo kone yen to abano omosono. Most of ye Ghanaians. Just say it's a family affair. So family affair no both sides ni na so say womoso dogana. Both in also say they are ready to what? Do what is good for the people of this country. So what? So what is the next thing? Then why must you, if both of you believe that you are to work for the people of this country, you are to work for the welfare of this country, you are to work for the well-being of Ghanaians, my question is, why must you go and create problems for yourself and go and beat yourselves mercilessly? Why? How? Ghana for Tiasana make men family did not me no enfenya se tie ya me kan ye se wonom so mo dowa se wonom so mo peye dia maye a se wonom so mo peye kankwa masem ne se kwakuei e die be nti ena ese mo kono mo kotwitwa mo ho ense kan. Why must you go and fight? MPP and different your ideologicals, but you all love Ghana. Yes, sir. So why are you there fighting? Why are you there catalyzing yourselves? What is the meaning? Must we Ghanaians be seen or see you people catalyzing yourselves with wounds and blood oozing all over around you, all because in the name of what? You want to do good for Ghanaians. Is that the essence of democracy? Can't you see these your people are lunatics? That's why I don't want to hear their name. Because it doesn't make sense to me. No by-election in this country that we've not conducted these by-elections on the heels of what? Violence. None of them you can. All of them, including main elections. Why? And yet, they all claim they love Ghana. Ope Ghana, why? What's that? Any other? But the answer is not like that. The answer is about what? They are what? It is about themselves. And you and I are the middle belt, okay, as the crossroads. They are standing on our necks and on our shoulder to benefit and to make money and wealth for themselves, their families, and cronies, and the rest is history. And you and I are caught in it. And that is the sense you, the ordinary Ghanaian, okay, as the conveyor belt to perpetuate all of this stupidity and foolishness. Okay? But can't tell me that. Me time to do a full program about the fact that look, hey, wait. The democracy for Africa is a miscarriage and a travesty of justice. And I challenge any professor, wherever you are, come and sit here. Not tell me where. You can tell me, democracy is the means of what? Developing a nation. How? Who told you this? Democracy for what? The non-embodiment of material goods and must not be given the concept concrete of material dimension. But in the scope of Africa, democracy is the means of what? Daylight looting of the public purse, and they don't even care. Okay? The guy who stole the one betma of plantain is in Insawum. The guy who did blah, blah, blah. Times they are suffering there. And your politicians who are looting this nation, billions and billions of cedis and dollars, can be told by your wife, by your what? Your attorney general that, or say there bang, sa law term be no using grammar refi. Bargaining. Sa Branebe to 60%, and the rest we can cancel it off, and you can go free. Wherever the rest of the money is, go and chop it. Sa are you? Time will tell. Time will tell. The leadership of this country, both of you, may say time. You know what? I've always said and maintained. The vindication of crime is in the womb of time. And I tell you people, each one of you in NDC, in MPP, Mubenya Moshe. I swear God, I will not eat back these words until you people will see the calamity, the catastrophe, the cataclysm will lose people and your family. I'm telling you, because Ghana, it's not by virtue of crime. Say Yaya Bonnie, so we deserve this thankless movement. Say you could generate eto abane mamu ria. Na mo de yen ayentia mo de yen ayotria say Bonnie be no. Mo but dambai ho hospital bi eni ho. And I tell you guys, folks, 68 years after Ghana's independence, coupled with 33 years under the Fourth Republic, the country still lacks a functional healthcare system across its 16 regional capitals. What sad reality and troubling grip on our nation's progress. 68 years. 68 years. Ghana just on my back. One. The 16 regions in Ukraine are cutting. Na ye ken. Mensimu. Ye bet me sisi aspiti. Mensimu ye bet me ade sisi aspiti. Many penye bia komo menya yarehwe. Show. 21st century. Typhoid agripping nipa sen. Be didi ho. Mutrimu odinze. Mutrimu odin ho. We are big Ghana from shadi be you. Media many insa ora John Mahamo, but share this administration is facing a lot of turbulence times. I mean, I say, Adiebechi biarania adichimu nsemwa yeti wo memwa. And ni na so ye nyoma enye de ni na so ye nyoma enfome yunko yo. Rather, at the year call say mo mpenifo na te wo mahu ye ka mo nse samadwunya wo msu yo yati o na ha na ye de mo kɔ. Amanfrafo be gumemwa amanfrafo we any Ghana fo ni twaka. Enra mini mperimfo di enkomo o mse he kwaku ubeti akɔ Nigeria akɔhye adwuma sisisi am. The same thing Nigerians no so aba ha omo so eden ahye adwuma so omo ye but hwe yen ye ha no ye wo loss be bra trade loss be bra kire say yes bra as far as ECOWAS trans whatever but uni right say obeba no aba ba gi adwuma bi ti say miniature shops nimni ade say oba be run shop say the enti ye was amra no even though Ghana is signatory to the ECOWAS adentia na moteti yesa who is supposed to ensure the laws of this trade union say the laws must be applied to all the foreigners or material minimum niyama kwan ma foreigners abeji your shops near no morani who is supposed to do this where is the trade minister the Juma no what is he doing about 70% of all the trade in this country are all controlled by white foreigners, including these ragamuffins, Igbos, Nigerians. And nobody's talking. And also I see anything. In the coming days, the Frontline show would speak to some of the stakeholders who, of course, must add their voice and answer some questions over this rising tide between Ghana and Nigeria. A simple doesn't, of course, make sense to me, Kweku Ametia. Anybody that Ghana must, at all costs, be what? Be cited to fencing, or of course, ECOWAS treaty. Why? The India. Why must we do something that will not what inure to your benefit to the nations, but rather a crisis that we must suffer for it? Why? We know that Niger, Acquaye, is out of what? Niger, Burkina Faso, Mali, and many of them. They are all out of the ECOWAS whatever treaty. And Obian can say, by all means, Ghana, yentina ECOWAS treaty. These countries are not returning to ECOWAS anytime soon. Why? Even EU, not all European countries, Ibetimaka said they are part of the EU. No, maybe to say Turkey. Turkey wanted to be part of the EU, but countries to say Italy step up their games and no, Turkey is part of EU. Meanwhile, Turkey is a member of NATO. Turkey or a member of NATO. They're not Atlantic Organization Treaty or a member, but on a member of EU. Why? Britain move free EU no Brexit by force at Chinchina into Ghana as far as the epicenter of OAU now AU into sounds just a new ben ye chichiri who basa say why and I Ghana penny for and I AU and I say and I say for and I Mukosi AU headquarters, Addis Ababa, in Diaba. All of these ideas we now were hatched by Nkrumah. These are ideas and Nkrumah not pursue, but of course, ideologically. And then if we are saying transcendent, why must we Why must we see a dinyama bechichiri ya honsa? Ghanaians. And yeka say, Britain cry out. Ghana has become the what? The maternity for the entire Africa. And why must it be so? Ghana be what? The entire maternity for Africa. Or maybe a kwa waswa oba Ghana. Again, why must Ghana be seen as what? A maternity for the entire region. Why? I'm afrophobia for him fa no ma beso. She ni jail for ye begu ha say. And information I made to say immigration in penny for Oshe bebia wama parking in jail for do mukwa. Ne eka Ghana, government of Ghana airborne by transporting these Nigerians back in their home. Not just say sifimye. But unim ye woni pebi so Ghana ha wo madano wo mafia sa wo mo na ekofo fasa ankrofo yi edo mo ba and then wo mo nam ye streets like the Nigerians are also doing all this human trafficking. Why are we loading ourselves with all these troubles? And when they come, the ordinary Ghanaian enye baby ni nan emfa ni nan si. Ye na ye nim ye ka say all the shops be beer telecommunication trade everything you can say retail goods and services banking sector. Talk about which sector bang in Ghana for Yemodia. None. 10 years to come, where are we going to stand? Why? Who are the people in this country, Ninara AO leaders, who are simply refusing to act? Guys, Acquaye anymore. Acquaye kumidi chira mekasa memitiati. Anyway, politics of today tonight. On Monday, Mobekaya, the Frontline show with an exclusive video exposing an Igbo self-styled man of God who lured 3 sisters into his bedroom, leaving them broken and afflicted them with several diseases. And of course, tonight we bring you the part 2 of it. Mokai, a self-styled Igbo or software. Ache emaiwa miensa womina ye nuanom abo ma hemu mpre wabo ma hemu mpre asie pia yare dia mom. Why this wickedness we Ephraim Igbo for sa womi di ura Ghana ha me bo part 2 natural and minibre. Take a listen to the part 2 with the part 3 bedroom and the ye short take a listen to this.
Nobody will believe you. That's just the fact. If you talk, nobody will believe you. So this man, I will just watch him sleep with other girls. Possibly has with them under age 14 years, 15, 16, 17 years. Hey? So this thing continue happening till my junior sister. Okay. Pass forward to when I was in SS3. It was time for my work fees. Though my father is late, my mom situation happened, so she doesn't have the money. So it was this man again. I met him. I said that the CEO, it's time for WAEC. It was 75,000 naira. I told him that CEO, he said okay, that she understand what the deal is, that I have to pay for it now. And I had no choice. This man left with me. And after using me that night, he gave me money. He gave me that 75,000 naira for WAEC. So pass forward to when I finished, because it also got to a time that I have to leave his house, and go back to my father's house. Even when I was staying in my father's house, this man would call me on phone and ask me, this and that, Shebi, you are doing this, you are doing that, as he was just looking for nothing, like foolish things. That why would I go and do this? Why would I go out without his permission? That I'm under punishment, that I'm this, that I'm that. He would just be talking so many things that will trigger me, that will put fear into me to come to his house. I will go to his house, he will sleep with me. I will not tell anybody, I will go home. So pass forward to my sister's turn, my junior sister. Now my junior sister was 16 years. The same man break her virginity. So when my sister was in SS3, yes.
Your younger sister?
Yes, my junior sister. When she was in SS3, this is the same pastor started putting interest on her that she must work in his shop, because he had a unisex salon. The man has a unisex salon where they make hair and do other things. So this man was he was telling me that I should tell my sister that Izube, my sister, must work in his shop, this and that, blah blah blah, that after all she doesn't have to pay. And I give it a second thought. I was like, it's true. Though, like, I never believed that this is the same man will sleep with her. If I had known, like, I wouldn't have started telling my sister, go to his shop. I don't know. So I told my sister, I said, see you, now that we finish school, it's not better you go and work at Apostle school, Apostle's Unisex Saloon, because you normally call him Apostle. It's not better you go and work at Apostle's Unisex Saloon. I encouraged her, and later on, she started working there. Not knowing that the reason why the man was persuading that my sister should work at his shop is for him to have the reason to be sleeping with her too. So my sister, my junior sister, she went to work that day. And when she came back, I looked at her, I was like, what happened? What happened? This is not how when you went to work. What happened? She could not tell me anything. I said, what happened? Did anybody beat you? Because the man, like, trying to tear her clothes and everything, like, the man gave her crash on her face, like, there were some bruises on her body. So I was like, Keyo, what happened? Can you talk to me? She ended up telling me that the same course her up, removed her trouser in his parlor on the couch again, and left with her. So when she started telling me all these things,
just put yourself together, yeah.
So like when she started telling me all those things, I could not even tell her that the same man used me too. We felt broken, like me and her, we cried, but we don't have choice. We don't have choice, even to the point that she got pregnant for the same man, but she has to remove the pregnancy. At her 16 years old, she has to remove the pregnancy. We will not tell anybody, because if we make an attempt, like if we try to, nobody will believe us, because this man, like, he would always want to do things that people wants to see, like favoring people, putting to social media, doing all manner of things that looks like favor, putting to social media, even to the point that when you come out, if you should come out to speak that this is what Ghost Asoko did, nobody would believe you. Even those that has fallen victim of this particular thing, they will not believe it. That they will not come out to say that this thing is true. They will not. Even the video, like, okay, and I have to make a video because, oh my God. Okay. After we cried and after she removed the pregnancy and everything, fast forward to...
She was forced by the pastor to remove the pregnancy.
No. She removed the pregnancy out of what people will say.
Okay. But the pastor was away.
No.
Okay. She
did not tell the pastor. So, that baby should be twins. Is twins. 3 months pregnancy. She removed. I didn't even know herself. It was later that she has to tell me that that pastor get her pregnant and she removed the baby. I was even shocked. I don't know what to do now, and I had to call my own twin sister. I called her. We were crying, sharing the same story. It now happens to be that the same man left with her before she left.
Your twin sister, the one that was sent abroad?
Yes.
By the same man?
Yes. The same pastor left with her before she left. But I don't know, they're against me. Both of them, like, especially my twin sister. Though my junior sister is not really against me. She don't want anything that will stain her image, and she doesn't want to come and start telling people that this is what happened. I even have some evidences on my phone. So that my junior sister, that my twin sister, as we were crying, sharing the story on how the man did everything, using us, and we kept going to the church. My twin sister asked me. She said to us that we should stop going to the church. I said, okay, that we will stop going to the church. Later on, I said to her, stopping the church, is it the best thing? Because the man will always manipulate us. He would always manipulate us. Like, if you didn't go to church like 2 times or 3 times, he will call you on phone and start telling you that the devil wants to do this, the devil wants to do that, the devil wants to do this. And the worst part of it that if he's saying all this is what you're capturing the image, it will be like, it will be like Or think as in, it will be like what this man is saying is true. If I stop this church now, it's true. He will tell that the glory of God will leave you. That the devil want to destroy you if you leave the church. That your glory has departed. Why would you want to leave your roots? What do you want to do this? Why would you want to do that? And if you're saying all this and you're capturing it, it will be like it will look real. So that last year that my twin sister said we should stop going to church, and I said no. We should stop going to church. I said no, that stopping the church is not the best thing. That is better we continue going to church. So we continue going to the church, and later again the man has to repeat the same thing or where my junior sister is. And I felt crazy, even to the point that this man infected us, like infection. He doesn't use condom. Be it who, he doesn't have choice. If I begin to show you the image of people that this man has slept with, no, he doesn't use protection, he doesn't use condom. He will just go straight like that. If you're pregnant, if they give infection pillow, the man, he will direct you where to go for tests. You will go there. If you come back and it happens to be that you're pregnant, he will tell you what to do to remove the pregnancy. If the man, they come out belly, if they remove Nancy. So that last year, the man affected us. Because the reason why I noticed that it was this man affected us was because something happened to my junior sister. Thing happened to my junior sister was exactly the same thing happening to me. Exactly the same thing happening to me. I was like, what's the problem? And the thing, as in the infection, as in, is kind of invisible because we went to several hospitals. They could not verify it, as in, they couldn't give an account of what is happening. We paid money without letting the pastor know, or just on our own. We paid money, do everything, do tests. They will be like, nothing is there, we're not seeing anything. Just take this medicine. So after spending the whole month, I got angry. I was like, why would this man give us an infection? I will be the one to be spending, like, treating the infection. Why the person who did it is there and he can provide the money? My head they hurt. I called the man on phone. I started insulting him. I was like, "Coach, you're very stupid. You should not be well with you." I started insulting him. Even my twin sister, I had to come out. My twin sister on phone. I was like telling her, "Do you know what Kosi has done? He affected us. This and that. That one tear cry." She started crying. I was like, "Crying is not the solution. No, people should know what to do and give us more. Let's go and trade this thing." And I nearly exposed him that last year. I nearly exposed him. Do you know what this man now do is that he called me on phone. He said that he wants us to see me and my junior sister, that he wants to see. I said, okay, where are we seeing? He said we should come to his house. So later when we got to the house, he said no, that we should come to one supermarket at Oyago, Abagana. So we went to that supermarket. When we get there,
great. Tape way, my mama for bits and bits. Also for the Iran Faso. Why you're my tan. Pia Yare, Idigumu, just like that. Why you Igbos software, women free Anambra State. Girl no free Anambra State, but different communities. A Ghanaian content creator has uncovered some deeply disturbing developments concerning the Igbos of Nigeria. Issues demand critical observation and thorough scrutiny. Content creator way will be in Sembisua or see Yensheni. There were 1-2 angles be more opposite interrogated, saying and opposite Huno. Take a lesson, watch this carefully.
This video is going to be a little bit long, and I need you to stick and stay with me. I need to let you know that it is important that Ghanaians take this Igbo king issue very seriously. Igbos are not a tribe that any country should be toiling with. Now, listen to this.
Very soon,
Now, this is an Igbo guy on the streets of Accra saying in the Igbo language that very soon Igbos are going to take over the land of Accra. You can see how excited he was saying this on our land. Now let's continue the reasons why we must take these issues very seriously.
Governor of Anambra State, Governor Soludo, said 99.9% of criminals arrested in Anambra State are all Igbo people.
Now, this is the governor of Anambra State, guys. Anambra State is an Igbo state.
Burkina Faso and even Ghana, where we live. Now, these children are all Igbos. And if we don't let them know the culture and tradition of the Igbos, it means our culture is wiping away. And the installation of this king means to plant the culture and tradition of the Igbo in Ghana.
Now, before you come hitting at me, listen to me first. I'm not against you implanting or exhibiting your children to the Igbo culture. That they have huge number of population. As the
unit in a joint operation with the CID and Police Cyber Unit Crime has dismantled a cyber fraud syndicate in Sasabi near Dodowa. The raid carried out on July 3rd, 2025 led to the arrest of 25 Nigerian nationals suspected of large-scale cybercrime.
Now, this is the current state of Ghana. 25 Nigerians were arrested for cybercrime, allegedly. Now, this is what they are going to turn our states into finally. Remember that he mentioned that his community, his Igbo village, is going to be gated, only one gate entry. So don't you think this will be a harbor to shield people who have committed crimes? Ghanaians, wise up. In the near future, what is happening between the South Africans and the Afrikaners is going to be happening in Ghana. In the near future, Ghana is going to be the annex of Nigeria. You see the insecurity happening in Nigeria. It's the exact thing that is going to happen in Ghana. Ghana is going to be Nigeria annex. Yes. Ghanaians, wise up.
Ghana is going to be what? The annex of Nigeria. Quotes. Ghanaians, wise up. What a God. A Ghanaian blogger is questioning why Chukwudi Jude has been struggling to sleep at night. According to him, Jude has even lodged a complaint with a foreign minister, Okujato Ablakwa, about his recent difficulty in getting rest. The Titini said Chukwudi no was wada wana untimi na keteswo ana empaswo untimi na empaso ana untimi na keteso de ba semwa se bibi hunehuna no se de yo nti wakobo foreign minister na mane their blogger is so a report no Yinti blogger say himfa and asem is free by. Listen to this.
I think you'd prefer today. You'd prefer to Acquaye no ho abobi to say gusie na time period. Say me period say the other say ensamalanko. I'd say Igbo issues here edited that way Igbo kin ne no ho nkora banin the that way ye tutu this le say I say bia yeah so let's say ye be ye oyechira na ebenfo no ade bibi fufuro da bebom onya hwe ye wa ha na ye say oye 23rd of this month ya oye August ya ye be pina koye oyechire but police for my yati asese akotia abatuoti no embaso nyame yadom a oye on the 6th of September omo tata no anadu da suomu nti otu oni ahoto ena Okujato Ablakwa as a foreign minister usu de nim jobri wa be kasem we e public what me ambisa ne yansasem bia what me ambisa no asem a oso se ke umbisa no but osu obeja on behalf of him say otumenda Ghana panyfo tata no na say omo tata na duty otumenda na Okujato Ablakwa mene wo ye nyina yetiri ye baako yetiri akɛseɛ mitiri akɛseɛ usu dia akɛseɛ na nakam ni sɛ kɛyɛ no yetiri ɛyɛ akɛseɛ nka adwene yasa ɛwom agobetu de bisa sa twukude wenya sasɛm.
Impako a woda so saa na yetie se woda neni kumo se neni nkumo se hwanim na ehunahuna no baminim se Ghana asase de ye nananom ye friends obruma nkuma nom ne Kwame Nkrumah nom ne hwan wo ma edin wo mkromo nsori yo. The spirit of this nation has not yet wake up on Chukwudio. No. Now so the etne say untimi na kete so ana empaso dia sem na esie my way mu. Wait a minute, because short break me back. Reverend Samuel Acquaye will join me with the very latest that you need to know. This is the Frontline Show, Ghana Speaks 1. I'll be right back. Great guys, welcome to the Frontline Show, Ghana Speaks extension, of course, tonight. Yes, in this edition we speak to Reverend Samuel Acquaye as he explored the presence of Igbos in Ghana and the political system. Yes, on Monday you recall, meaning community, you know, ye tranketi baby na enede eseme manebre no tumide ye kwo enim kakra ene nioma so de etude. Reverend Samuel Acquaye, Memoadro, Pachawapo Mutisay.
Yankopon Adman Pacha so dear say.
And one is any Igbo for ne pem so hana joy.
The Christas.
Yes. Take it up.
We didn't catch Ashafo any etiefo.
Yeah.
Na me the any radio Christus so as to say, Nebeswa may acquire say.
Yeah.
Japan some from the two.
Yeah.
Now the balcony say, may you comfortable when you use the word reverend for me. I'm an evangelist.
Okay.
I am coupon now, but in a papadi, never mamma, a chinamuko, your friend have one or that beaction. I'm an evangelist.
Martin, well noted, pa, well noted.
Yeah.
Good.
Get the Christus so, and the day so. Now, Malokodina, I am my Shishi. I'll say who knows its secret.
Yeah.
Now, I could see the young people were very naive. Naive about what is going on.
Yeah.
Now, made the same thing rather than could in Nigeria.
I see.
Now I've learned a lot from them. And this is dance there. I had a correction on Honorable Sam George.
That's right.
Make it yeah. Me last week me tea, but me had a matter but he's not a Nigerian. He's a Ghanaian.
Yeah.
Now, of course, to Momo, Nigeria.
Yeah.
And to all them, and you are there now. You're about for now, find the Igbo full possession because Nangazo is the bro. Some Canadian there. And that is why last 2 years, I can't think he knew much about this Igbo and he can text the whatever I'm telling you is the truth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah. I want to do that to support the,
Yeah.
Papa, mommy in there. Ghana for a name, and Omana Yankopan, Ninyan same or that man, so you name Omana Kita. You name Kuma Yakita, you name that eradicated Amahan. And then paying in front of so, we'll be good there. Go for the Wabas one best say, Manakake. Yeah, the uncle that to him.
Yeah.
And I'm a Christo. I'm not forcing anybody to repent. Whatever I'm preaching about is the truth.
Yeah.
And the truth, I'm going to say, I'm going to say,
yeah.
What can the medical there? When God sends you and you don't go, He uses somebody to do the job.
Exactly.
What is happening is that Ghanaians can man that will be chemical. Or can't say very prophetic.
Yeah.
That is Nana ex-president Nana Addo.
Yeah.
I say, oh man, you hear my certification.
A comedy.
No, a comedy. And I'm not a politician, but being an evangelist and knowing what you call eschatology, you need to know what every government is practicing, the histories and whatever, to check the eschatological followings. Now, Sakas are not kind and very prophetic.
Yeah.
Young couple wish you on me, wish you on me. Now, or the production. On them, the year winning tree. No, or be my so for. What will the power our gun? No work to gun another sa. Wabafa. That's why I can't send me there. I saw no good done and ABC, but they don't understand the times. Years back, some great prophets in Nigeria and Tanzania prophesy Ghana will rule Africa and the world. And then, paying forward the enemy can never determine the greatness of Ghana and wanted to triumph. Now, these people out there, when we went here over Ghana, the people will call Igbo. The people will call, or this tribe will call Igbo, they are very dangerous. They fought Britain. They fought Nigeria. And within Nigeria now, they are fighting with all the other tribes in Nigeria. Now, Yankopan, I'm who come with you and do Kudimo. And one cassa, one ya, share Yaka Abusuma, Muho man beer, Wasum Bosom, Chen, Igbo tribe. No one else was so, or your Bojasam, or your Bojasama, or Nimpa, no, I don't want ye. These are the people, when they fought Nigeria, they killed about 3.5 million people. They got to a point, they eat human being. Killing is like planting corn. On your own problem, cry.
Yeah.
And these are the kind of people Last week, Mitena, Sports Obama, Alcasa. And these people, you are giving the chief the prominence, and then at the end of the day, no, even Hausa, the chief, no, your mom says, baby, this is not football, sports Obama. I'm telling you, this is not football. If you know much about football, you don't know much about these Igbo people. I'm telling you honestly.
Wow.
These people are dangerous. I'm telling you, the first coup in Nigeria was performed by Chukwuma.
Chukwuma. The first coup in Nigeria. Hey.
I'm trying to go on, no, I didn't follow up. I'm 63 years. And I'm not a small boy. If these small boys are talking today, I think they know much. Forget about your football cases and then let's talk about what is serious. You can tell a Japadi and Yankopon man, once Yankopon on the Japadi. One didn't want to man shadow, go and see their towns. Go and see Igbo towns. Now, even this, among themselves, when they travel to any other country and they make money, they can't go back to their own town and go and stay there. You can go back to that place. An old man or old woman can say a look at distance and destroy you by the eye.
Hey, how?
You bet you to go to other place. You go to Igbo village, I catch a skakeke. You will never return back. Hey. Or when you come, you become a useless person. When they are working, a live human being, no, they are not appointed. You can go to Igbo land, a land, or a town, like somewhere like part of Kaswa. You can't get about 20 people inside because of fear. In Igbo land, that is it says Sports Obama, Toboase. This is not football, this is not Abedi and then Polo. We are talking about reality, we have never been there. If you play with these people, and what Chukwudu is doing now, this Acquaye, what he's doing now, oh my brother, I'm going to Bembelo.
Wow.
What these people are doing, they are not there alone. They have been sent an errand. One more for a purpose. They have the people backing them at home. They want to take over Ghana because the good things now they can't watch them there. Or mine no yamai. Or mine no yamai. Sika or mine. That last week in America said the God deposit that we have because Ghana paying for someone so what I dream power man what
Ghana
Kabosumo sanke 20 million or 2,000 no dabram. Membanka come from a 2 cases of 18. Obiadi 1,000 every month. Ghana, we enjoy it. I want Ghanaians to know, say, we have that money. People are eating that. It's about time we stop NDC MPP. We let them know that the money belongs to us, don't belong to them. Only share my calculation there.
My calculations,
calculation my day
across sector by sector, eh?
Yeah.
Good.
Parliamentarians. And then how do you call it? Ambassadors. And then some few I've calculated them. Let's say about 500 people.
I see.
Now these people. If each one is taking 300 million cedis, 300 million cedis a month. What's 3,000 or 30,000 today? 300 million, 30,000 today.
Yeah.
You multiply by 500. 150 billion cedis a month. No, among only 500 people.
Jesus Christ.
500 billion.
MCR, can we see Evangelist in a report? We have it here. Move on to screen is Ghana for new one.
Yeah.
Quick.
Each person me my friend, but it's more than that. Me my friend said from a parliamentarian to the presidency.
Averagely, no.
Yeah, it's my friend average of 300 million. And you understand, say, if you calculate by 500 people, you get 150 billion in a month. In a year.
This is serious.
1.8 trillion. In a month. 1.8 trillion. In 4 years. 7.2 trillion. That is why the Nabi is saying it is cancelled.
A comedian.
And I can tell you this certain that it was going to one more check. What your own payment?
MMD.
I'm just talking about the first 500 group. And then at the end of the day, no.
Hey.
7.2 trillion cities. After 4 years, no. In Chile, 1 hour for 8 years, they spent over 14.4 trillion cities.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, contract contract where the news come back. 27 estates, the money on there. 5 years, we've lost 80 billion cities. Look, they are just using our money. A group of people.
Charlie.
You see, into the Ghana Sikano, also, we say, money in India. Secondly, in the time of Gaddafi.
Exactly.
We have something we will call UBI, Universal Basic Investment. So this is the word of God. And again, in Nigeria, okay, this oil refinery is we prepare Ghana in this kind of way. Mayor said we are taking only 2%. What am I going? Can you imagine? Yes, your man want to petrol. Now, my you're saying there. So, what this can and is going to be one, so what this can so bad cover. No, that to petrol today. To name of now, try to watch and call your mommy and tear one cow. Oh, God of Israel. Some kind of gun from pain from 1 year.
Too much.
I have the right to tell them. Now, on Pahu, eradicate as you. Now, the back of me, in there. Nipper Bakuna Makanasama, I am your President Mahama. You're a very nice gentleman. When young coupon or do bear, Neguman Suma. Papa, a human is more. Oh, that brilliant, what's in your Jinga Wura, Rollins. Oh, that Papa, what's in your Jinga Wura, Rollins. I had a man, a human. Can I write yes, a crystal bell? Others said they not share by because there was a nimpa. I'm far better. You better do better. Simple Yesika. Nimpa now, Bomano Chrono. Yes, he was a gift of warrior. Oko, Abuchi. Yeah. Open door the car. You are catching. What has happened today?
What
has happened today? There were 8 months. Okay, so what you now? Now say, on the petrol, and one see that to them.
Yeah.
What is can you know? Oh, yeah, then, or friend, then, or big demo, connect one, and your friend, in the first one. It's about time we present the truth. Young Copanacasa. These are some of the things. And we are doing a day. Or many. Or man Kwan, Young Copan, ordering and send and add them others your mentors. The other than the catcher say, Ghana have about 5 prophecies in the Bible.
Exactly.
Connected to Ghana. People don't know our source. It's the only country of the slaves in the far, and you check through the Bible, you know where Ghana is. It is we are politicians. Now with your men, And then we have to, I want Ghanaians to know we need to be paid. And what did I tell you? Mr. Kweku, but what did I mean? Now, young near from far is my side, one at Acquaye side. Then catch a corner, do we need an nature within 2 weeks? Scale and you but me at the car. For good. When there's no one to get a machine, bomb face or whatever. Another shocking news.
Yeah.
Those one politician, yeah. Sam Jonah.
Yes.
Sam Jonah, yes.
Sam
That's
Jonah.
a kind of crown.
Dr. Sam Jonah.
He was part of NDC in those days. But the go officer, do you know what he has done?
Tell us.
We're about 501 hectares, not acres, hectares of land in Nigeria. And where the workers see estate, nowhere estate now you see, you feel it. Ghana Sika, the another kind. Also, my yama, yet is castle, they're coming. You follow this cano, you're free. Why did he make money? Why did he make this money? Nigeria not can spend it. Some of them are building refineries in Guyana. Some of them are building refineries in Guyana. Yet in Ghana, they're a group of parties.
Why not so why so many investments in Ghana?
Yes. One more election, every parliamentary government, 12 billion cities. They have 350 parliamentarians. Yeah. So one woman must say 12 billion each. Some from Quay campaign. Oh, I'm saying it's about time Ghanaians will come to this level of understanding. And then we ask the government to pay us. But a group of people, just 500 to 1 million people here. It belongs to us. Countries are doing that. Countries are doing that. Countries are paying their citizens. Okay, obviously, how do you call it? Free education. Free education. We say we don't do free. It's about time we say the truth. We better chop boss. We better this. We better pay. But you end up around 3,000. Poor man. Now, the Fabaku, Yambe University. Okay, Democrat scored only 15,500 people. But you are taking over 300 million. What? I've never even talked about the allowances.
There be any car no more titimino.
Ya television, ya monka, ya to petrol dogum. You are the people who put in place say when there is a situation, you fight for it. You want us to go and fight. Hey, fear God and keep it commandment, for that is the whole duty of a man. There is a reason the people of God kept me in this country. I don't belong to NDC. I don't belong to MPP. Look at my name. Have you ever seen my name in any of the party? Or can anybody ever come out and tell me, say, Mama, party T-shirt is that? I'm a Ghanaian.
Not at all.
I'm a Ghanaian. And I stand for the Lord. It's about time. Sikana Mudino. Sikana Mud is about time we are going to pray. Never we are here. And I'm going to come. Pepper the baby to Sakama. National roadside. About no bit on the back now. No, what they drink it there for him. The board after near Funum. What's our economy? Some bad substance be. No, what they John Organic speaker. No, look at there. Ghana for 1 city, 2 city. On manner yet is scheduled. Minister by the Ban of Kakudno. They were sent a prime minister. It was a man. What is the difference between the minister's daughter and the ordinary Ghanaian, as we call it?
Now, Evangelist, Shadibi, say, oh, memoir, and I would say, a MPP time crazy, the gold be Kusiawa, Sobekaya, and on 2 D, a Japadia, Deben, our London. Sadi ways to come, the Kwakusia, where me young fast way. A Japa royalty, Sobekaya, near the gold way you go, near your home fast. And also, Enko Riasan, Ghana and Penifon were taking about saying about Nina Mrefi percentage, but top excellence within MPP were taking the greater percentage, normally Kakrana de Amagana for, and then also Echo Pascal, Emma by number 6 Dino. And I can share where you are coming from.
Yeah. And yeah, woman there. One command your man. Next American, I'm off to me down and come up to me and go. And go with ya and go to a begiara. Daniel, I want you to understand, sir. She can't go for the money can go each and every one. Oh, get out with 8 years. I'm from American Kakabo. Kakaba American and Koma Obia 2,000 Ghana cedis every month for free. So, one to me, every 6 months, more than 100 million for month, more than 50 million for month. Because the amount of money people are spending on the essence of who? One man young can no quarter. Then pay 50 more day. Now, I don't know how you go. Whatever I'm telling you wrong, I'm not begging you to stop. But one day you remember that somebody spoke, and then you will die and go, and God will ask you, say, one to Mama could be at Casa what TV so 1 years, but this is the main reason why I'm still alive, and I will tell you for first. Mama come and dig Ghana for say. Can you imagine this? Nanka. In past 16 years, it took only Canada, Japan to go and do some good to them. I'm married to earlier that such a massive people go from back at the age of 15, 16 on man each other way, baby. It's Ghana for him say there was kind of all the Nigeria for whatever. These people, they will crash us if you don't stand up. Catch again in India say, on Tias say, the dress one, or those sir, not Yejina, not the matter free, Yapamok. If they are not going to do, no wonder they can't get it. If I didn't enjoy it, oh, Pierre, Minister Diabo Kroma. Minister Diabo Kroma, now for now to the master, men began his cut. Because the people are crying. Who do want to walk? No one yaji. Okay, the doomsday will come. The bomb say, every adekasa, when you pay the nation. This is what I have to tell the nation. I am nobody. I'm ordinary Ghanaian. But I can win good. I can win what we say, about who spoke to you.
Quite a deep one there.
Yes. Something there. I know who called me. Meaning your friend. Meaning your friend. You come on to the me. Go, question. I'm out for a break. You go to hospital. And there's no money. There's no money. Woman, ye. Nasat Chukudi. You need for and some major limited Yamaka there. Sagana from Penfield near Assembly or more. Woman, yes, and the one deporting now then, Uncle. Second, yeah, one more BBC media. We put over that the come. Then Jendiara. Something there. On Chiwaka. They have a mission. They have a purpose. They have a reason. He has a backing. If we have baby now, Nigeria, that's the truth of the matter because one will come, one put they are running away. They are running away from themselves. And so, what we have, I go TikTok about go. Hey, Ghana, see me. 11 o'clock. There's no problem. They are enjoying our country. Women to me say ODA because what the armed robbery, what the Jimpa and then what that shall say at its yamba, my end day, but hammer. No, I be a fishabochi, above on the queen.
Now, Evangelist, in my debia, Titanesi, a friend at Titan Chrono. Unim Humpenizem.
Patanona.
Yes, BB buyer near friend at Titan Chrono in the 60s.
Oh, yes.
I see.
Oh. Now, these people during that time now, how do you call it? Hello?
Yeah.
During that time now, offense saying, Nana Jimam, Kumasi, Ajanu, Ajibedu, or the if I'm right. Yeah. Oh, we know. And what the frame? Oh, what the frame?
I see.
What the kitchen coffee, what you went to, What I said, it is not them at all. That is the truth of the matter.
I see. So, and no, Emma Buzi Abino.
Oh, yes.
So, the Pamo.
People did not understand Buzi during that time. And they are taking over.
But Evangelist, and young one was here, Buzia Abai, ene Akufo ne papa Edward Akufu, and omo pass the aliens compliance order at the Pamo. Ebane saying Akufo Baya, wono, it's as if you are standing on your father's grave and you are urinating. Say, Ube pass the Acquaye Treaty. All presidents have been, including former and late Flight Lieutenant General Rawlings, Kufuor, all of them, Obieno pass the Acquaye Treaty. Nana don't want Baya. Now, some about pass the Acquaye Treaty, something your father fought against. What do you make of it? As
what is happening there? I'm telling you, sir. Hello,
Reverend Mewaha.
Sankofu. Before nobody moved from whether Anambra or Imo or Abia or any other person, anyone would my dear Waye.
I see. I get you.
That our sister now also a vehicle all for other enter Ghana.
Oh yes.
And they meant every other thing with the I mean from my husband and Namukuni, you had not Mrs. McGanny there. Open Uncle Tony because of the Yama. Uncle is a meat. Because of the business, all the meat, you were keeping the camp.
Evangelist. Mama we go home waha. Na oh yeah, Reverend Ahoma no kra nate. I don't know, say betimi afene wa rap up amaya. Oh. Okay. Reverend Ahoma nate. Reverend, what menka fanka ne shefriji mami in the very coming days. You be see resume na waba beto aso amenti my sincere apologies papa pesa Ahoma na akatema minya birthday mentioning. Guys, if my birthday mention is ready. Great. Yes, this birthday mention is coming from Stephen Acquaye. Stephen Acquaye is wishing his daughter Frida, school bear or Tamale Secondary School, Tamasco. Yes, of course, you turn 18 years tomorrow, 28th August. Frida, coming from your father, Stephen Acquaye, soon to be a professor. Yes, and of course, you are in Tamale Secondary School tomorrow. You turn 18. This birthday wish is coming from your dad, Stephen Acquaye, to Frida, Tamale Secondary School, Tamasco in short. Folks, we do this here. Evangelist, person for Reverend Kra. Yahomana Ekati, na sorry for this. Definitely, this is a walking path. You know, one a two sanamo into the Akano. Evangelist Samuel Acquaye, Fashe Free Jumame, near Besamba, because when it comes to Nigerians, you any of Ghana.